heard that some of you need some tips to stay disciplined and motivated, and then there are those of you who may be at a crossroads with the new year starting. Admittedly, the new year has me inspired as well, so I decided to put together some tips and tricks I found most effective when it comes to motivation, building healthy habits, and discipline. Whether this is new information for you or a refresher, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, anyway, we are headed to the grocery store this morning. Nothing like a good restock. Yesterday, I don't know if this is going to be the same video or not, but yesterday my mom and I, we went through our freezer, and then I created like a chart of like all the items we have in our freezer, so that we can see like what we have, and I wanted to make sure we did that before I hit the store today.
My first tip is to start small. I suggest starting with about maybe 2 habits that you're trying to build, then find ways to make those habits easy and obvious. Once you master those habits, you can build more on top of that. Use drinking water as an example. Always carry your water with you and have it readily available. Also, something to note, the most disciplined people are disciplined because they need to exercise the discipline the least. Let me repeat that. The most disciplined people are that way because they have to exercise discipline the least. So prime your environment with that in mind. So with the water drinking example, this would be minimizing any sodas and juices you bring in the house and opting to get flavored or sparkling water instead.
Okay, so we went to store number 1, and then I grabbed a coffee because I got a gift card for Pete's Coffee for Christmas, so I grabbed an extra hot caramel latte.
Number 2 is to acknowledge and appreciate the small wins. Example, I hit my water goal 3 days in a row. Take some time to say out loud, I am proud of myself. When's the last time you said you were proud of yourself? It's a good feeling and it's free to give yourself. Celebrating and affirming yourself and the small wins is a way to shift your mind by utilizing positive reinforcement to help make incorporating your new habits easier. Number 3 is to create a reward/incentive system. So maybe every 2 weeks that I complete my goal 100%, I get to go get a manicure, or every week I hit my goal, I get to load $20 onto my Starbucks card. For me, I opt not to have a cup of coffee until I'm at least halfway through my water bowl. The point of this is that you are more likely to repeat a behavior once you are rewarded for it. So take some time to figure out what reward would work best for you and whatever habits you're trying to build. Number 4, the biggest promises are the ones that we make with ourselves. Overall, keeping the promises you make to yourself builds more self-trust. As time passes, this self-trust will turn into self-confidence, which has quite a few benefits like stronger relationships, easier decision-making, increased motivation and resilience, and overall will lead to less anxiety and fear. So the promises you make to yourself about these new habits are really going to help to build your self-confidence, and keep that in the back of your mind when you're trying to build them, and continue to take actions every single day that are going to build your self-confidence and self-trust. Number 5 is to track your habits. It's pretty easy to track your habits these days with free templates available online, but visually being able to see how I'm doing with the habit has been a game changer. There's been multiple times where I'm down on myself and I think I'm not doing that well, but then I'll refer to my habit tracker, and the whole time I've been doing way better than I thought. Like I mentioned, there's tons of free templates and apps available to track your habits, but if you're interested in a planner like mine, I've linked it below with 15% off. So number 6, one step further for those stubborn habits that are hard for you to stick to or something that you've been struggling with, but my suggestion is that you create a signed contract. I know, it seems a bit outlandish, but this idea actually comes from an incredible book called Atomic Habits. You can create a contract and have an accountability partner sign it with you. A great way to stick to your goal would be to say something to the effect of, every day I don't hit my water goal, I buy my accountability partner coffee. Seemingly small, but over the course of a few weeks or a month, that price can definitely add up. Or you can say, every day I don't hit my water goal, I have to add 2,000 steps to my daily step goal. You can even link this one to tip number 3. Every day or even every week you do hit your goal, you get to add $10 into a savings account towards those new gym shoes you've been really wanting. Lastly, I'm not sure if this is a tip, but I thought it was worth mentioning, but one thing that has been a game changer for me as well is just a mind frame switch. So going from saying I have to I get to is a huge deal, and it makes a significant difference. When I think about drinking plenty of water, I go straight into gratitude, and I recognize how much of a privilege it is to have access to water the way that I do, and that not everybody has it like that. So recognizing how much of a privilege that is, and that I get to take part in a habit like this, and there's plenty of access to water that's never something that I'm worried about, and honestly probably something I take for granted. It is a great mind shift that really helps me stick to my habits. You know, I wasn't going for anything groundbreaking here, but I did want to share this information with you guys, and also make a video for myself that I can refer back to whenever I'm down on motivation or discipline. And you know, even to this day, these are systems that I still reutilize and will refer to when I'm struggling to build a new habit. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up because it supports me and my channel, which I'm so appreciative of. And of course, subscribe for more content, and be sure to comment below and let me know one habit that you're working on in 2023. Thanks guys, I appreciate your time.